Yeah, so we're back in Grenada, as you can tell, ready for a major passage to the Turks and Caicos Islands, but this is our first non-travel day that we're here, and we've come over to the Vasterbank, and the old Swedish lightship, which has been turned into a restaurant here at Farbleu. And we're going to have dinner here. Amazingly enough, to the people over here at the far end of the table, we're actually part of a sailing course that Ramona, Paul, and Carol were doing, and just happened to be on the same flight that we were on, coming down here to the same location. And there we came to Clarkscourt Bay Marina. They went over to the nearby Whisper Cove. So, talk about coincidence. Banging my head and everything else. This is within the first few hours of our having left Clarkscourt Bay. There's Grenada. St. George's, actually, over there. As we're about on the course about 340 across the Caribbean Sea. I want to feeling just a touch of seasickness over there, but that won't last long. Well, it's just before dawn here. It's the 31st of December 2012, so in other words, it is New Year's Eve day. And I went down quickly to grab the camera because there are some dolphins around here. Just saw a couple of dolphins on the left side of the boat here catching up to us. Now, I don't know where they are right now. Oh, I just saw bit of action in the water, which seems to indicate that they're still on the left side here. Just saw a flurry on the water, but didn't exactly see them. But there are a couple of dolphins here. They look fairly small. This has been our now we left on let's see, we left on Saturday. So Sunday, and today is Monday. We've seen one freighter which passed by at about 4:30 in the morning. And that was the first ship that we'd seen. And the weather's been good, but there's been absolutely nothing else to see out here except sky and sea. On our way to the Mona Passage. Winds have been great, from anywhere from 10 to 20 knots, usually down on the lower end of that range. And the weather's been great, mainly clear skies, some scattered and some broken clouds, but very pleasant. Our Navman chart plotter has been giving us problems. It keeps losing the GPS, losing the satellites. I'm going to try again today to fix the, or play with the cables and go into the back and see whether or not that solves the problem. But it only solved the problem for about 2 hours yesterday when we tried that. Now it doesn't seem to be able to pick up any satellites at all to speak of. So we're relying on my Garmin handheld GPS and paper charts. Well, we survived last night. Wind came up really briskly and caused some problems. We're here about a little over 100 miles from Puerto Rico, middle of the Caribbean Sea. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Trying to avoid those splashes. This is not a waterproof camera. And it was kind of exciting. The wind got up to about 28 knots, and these waves were absolutely stupendous. Of course, I can't show you any of that because it would have destroyed the camera. There was bucketfuls of water being thrown around. But it was rather spectacular. Oh, by the way, that there is my handheld Garmin up there temporarily because the chart plotter has given up the ghost. We're going to have to buy a new chart plotter. So we're doing it with the Garmin handheld and paper charts. As I was saying, the waves out here in this unprotected water, quite exciting. And especially last night when it was up 25 to 28 knots, it was really exciting in the dark. We've been doing, of course, 4 ways. We've been doing 4 hours on and 8 hours off. It's been working rather well.
You're supposed to say rocking New Year's Eve.
Oh, it was a rocking New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
All right. That's the second mate over there giving directorial directions. Anyway, we've all been getting along very well. No one's killed anybody else yet. Having fun, actually. Although don't ask the first mate about that, but he's been a little seasick. A little seasick, but getting over it. Those pills seem to work pretty well. There may be a difference of opinion. Well, today is Wednesday, the 2nd of January, and it's been a day of all kinds of things happening. I finally got the water maker totally installed. The last things that needed to be done are done, so it's working, and actually replenished or topped up the aft tank with water, made about 60 liters of water, so that was exciting. And as you know, our chart plotter here had failed, and so we were using a Garmin handheld, but now the Garmin didn't like the salt spray, and its charger has not been working, so we don't want to use it now because the batteries will go dead on it, so it's holding back as a backup. So yeah, sort of different things happening. So we're above we've just gone more or less at the upper mouth of the Mona Passage. Mona Passage turned out to be, so far, nothing to be terribly frightened about. The swells were only normal. We even had some very light winds and we're motoring. But now we're there's the chef. Now we're just pulling out of the top of the mouth of it, and we're going to start sailing northwesterly along the coast of the Dominican Republic. We only saw Puerto Rico for a very short time on our starboard side. It's gone now. And watching the sun go down just before we have dinner. Yeah, we got a lot done today. We were all very busy and working.
Yep. Yeah, I was going to update my journal, but I never got to it.
That's one of the nicest sunsets.
Definitely.
Very hard to hold the camera at this magnification, so my apologies. But I think you get the idea there. Well, this is our 5th morning at sea. It's Thursday morning, and we are running along the northern shore of the Dominican Republic, which is out of sight, just over the horizon. And this has been a very pleasant night. It's about drawing to a close now, with the coming of the dawn.
Another 10 minutes? Okay. Yes.
There's a seat close unto ye, girly boy, girly boy. There's a seat close unto ye, me
Little domestic activity down here.
There's a seat close unto me, like the boy.
Galley slave at work.
Off the northern shore of the Dominican Republic.
Thursday, January 3rd.
Just southwest of the Mouchoir, or Silver Bank I should say, Mouchoir coming up, and Sail Ho. It's the first sailing ship that we've seen in 6 days. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it there or not. I can't actually, you can see it on the viewfinder, but it's there about the middle of the screen. And today, just a beautiful day here. Later today we'll be making a turn north toward the Turks and Caicos.
It's been an interesting trip. Battled with seasickness for 4 days there. Really
Speak up.
challenging. And so today I actually feel the best I've felt in a long time. And my skills are improving. It's a good day. And the weather is very fair.
Oh, I know it's out there somewhere. There we are.
Worse than bland eggs, huh?
An outdoor lunch here on the Our second full day at sea, second last full day at sea.
Second full.
We're going to be arriving at Coburn Town, Grand Turk, tomorrow on Saturday, having left on this previous Saturday from Grenada.
Meat product, along with the hides and tallow to passing ships. Hispaniola soon became the location of a huge illicit meat and hides trade. Buccaneers quickly learned to live less off hunting and rely more on their commerce with Spanish ships.
Yeah.
First in canoes.
See the king, he does come down. See the king in his golden crown, riding on a donkey. Way, hey, away we go. Donkey riding, way, hey, away we go. Riding on a donkey.
He is a water maker.
Way, hey, away we go. Donkey riding, way, hey, away we go. Riding on a donkey.
I just thought you'd be interested to see. We're right now making water. That's the noise that you hear. 25 liters a minute, an hour. Sorry, 25 liters an hour.
Yes, we made it. We made it. And here we are, just up on the beach with a couple of large cruise ships that pulled in. One of which was talking to Ramona this morning, asking her for a wind advisory as they were approaching the dock. So there you go.
The Navigator.
The Navigator, yeah, Seven Seas Navigator was the name of the ship. Well, we're certainly exciting people. We've had a lot of fun today doing our laundry. But it is beautiful here. We're down by the water. We didn't think there was going to be a chance to have dinner here because there's a restaurant here, but we didn't realize the time zone had changed, so